Mr. Speaker, my good friend from Colorado was talking about money and the American Rescue Plan and money going to states, how that's being used. Let's be clear about something. California was actually running a surplus in their budget, yet that didn't stop them from taking the money from the American Rescue Plan and giving that not to the police, but to illegal immigrants. I would say that it's not a myth. They actually do want to defund and dismantle the police. But don't take my words for it. We can take the words of my liberal colleagues, the Democrats. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, when reacting to Mayor Bill de Blasio's plan to cut 1/6 of New York City's police department budget, she actually deemed that as insufficient. And I'll quote my colleague, "Defunding police means defunding police. It doesn't mean budget tricks or funny math," end quote. Again, that was my colleague from New York, a Democrat, her words, not mine. Representative Cori Bush, when celebrating St. Louis defunding their police force, despite consistently ranking as one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. To that, my colleague said, and I quote, "Today's decision to defund the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department is historic. It marks a new future for our city," end quote. Well, my colleague might be half correct, because it was historic. It did usher in a new future for that city. And that's the fact that you have crime rates rising to historic levels. My colleague from Missouri continued. She also said, and I quote, "If we remove that," meaning the funding from the police, if we cut police funding, and take that money and put it into our education system, put it into making sure our unhoused community members are sheltered, put it into mental health resources, that's what we're saying, because that is what's going to make our communities safer," end quote. So please stop the myth that Democrats actually don't want to defund the police. They absolutely do. They've said it over and over again, and their policies have proven it in many cities. And what do the American people get? Increased crime rates.